You know, Jimmy Carter, I know a lot of you think that he wasn't a great president, but actually, compared to Biden, he was one of the greatest presidents. The happiest person on earth right now is Jimmy Carter, because he said, darling, I'm no longer a bad president, because compared to this guy, when I'm president, that will be a primary focus, your election, and other things that we're going to talk about together having to do with California. Nonetheless, we're going to crush crooked Joe Biden next November. We're going to make California great again, and we're going to make America great again. We are going to make it great. I want to begin by thanking California Republican Party Chair Jessica Milan Patterson for the introduction, as well as doing a fantastic job as RNC National Committeeman and the chair of this whole group of incredible people. And your National Committee man is Sean Steele, and committee woman is a friend of mine, a person that actually wins cases for us, Harmeet Dillon. Where is Harmeet? Where is Harmeet? She's around here someplace with her incredible husband. Her incredible husband. Will you stand up? I hear he likes me, Harmeet, more than you do, and I think... Thank you both very much for being here. Seriously, she's done a fantastic job, and we love her. Along with a tough cookie, I want to tell you, he did such a great job in the administration. A friend of yours, a person that loves your state a lot, Rick Grinnell. Rick Grinnell. And a fantastic, thank you, Rick, great job. Tough guy, this guy's tough. And a fantastic mayor. We just flew over Huntington Beach. We flew over Tony's beautiful place on earth, and he keeps it, you don't have problems over there, Tony. Where's Tony? Tony Strickland. You don't have the problems that other beaches have, do they? You don't have encampments sitting on the ocean. No, you've done a great job. We just flew over on the plane. They did a big thing, and I was talking to all the people, thousands and thousands of people. I'm speaking from my plane. I said, this is different, but it looked beautiful. You've done a fantastic job as mayor. Thank you very much, Tony. But Tony is showing how we can fight for voter integrity and cleaning up the homelessness and all of the other things that you have to do to make a place work. I mean, you have to do it. And I'm honored today. As you know, I was really honored to get his endorsement, because his endorsement was very meaningful to me. Thank you very much for that endorsement, Tony. We won't let you down. And I'm also honored to have the endorsement of former Lake Forest Mayor, somebody very, very respected, Scott Voigt. Where's Scott? Scott, thank you very much. Great honor, Scott. Thank you. You did a great job. For generations, California was known as the embodiment of the American West, American culture, and America's future, and our great American dream. You don't hear about the American dream anymore, do you? You used to hear the American dream. The American dream, there's no American dream with Biden, most corrupt president in our history. The Golden State gave us the gold rush, the Golden Gate Bridge, and the golden age of Hollywood. What glamour, what beautiful glamour. If they ever came back from the dead, they'd look, they'd say, what the hell happened to our state? Can you imagine? That was a glamorous time. Now they would look and they would say, this can't be happening. It built Liberty ships, the Sunset Strip, Disneyland, and the internet and the iPhone. So many things came out of California. It was California that first elected public office Republican presidents. How about that? Richard Nixon and Ronald Reagan. Both. But while California was once a symbol of American success, today, under the radical left fascists and Marxists that run your state, that's who's running your state. Bad people. It's becoming a symbol of our nation's decline. Gavin Newsom and the far-left communists in Sacramento. He did a great job as mayor of San Francisco, didn't he? But the far-left communists in Sacramento, San Francisco, and LA, cities which are absolutely being destroyed rapidly on a daily basis, have given you sanctuary cities, wide open borders, mass homeless encampments, out-of-control taxes, soaring income, inequality like nobody's ever seen before, Marxist district attorneys, woke tech tyrants, they are woke, rolling blackouts, child sexual mutilation, and roving bands of looters, criminals, and thugs. But other than that, I think they're doing quite a good job. Those things are all true. What a mess. How the hell do people vote for these people? You, the courageous patriots of California, Republican Party, are now the last line of defense standing between this state and total anarchy. And I am here to tell you that help is on its way. Help is on its way. Can't go on like this. Can't go on like this. We can't go on like this. We won't have a country left. The mission to help you liberate California from communist rule begins at noon on Inauguration Day, 2025. 2025. We got to bring. I'll tell you, the election of 24 is the single most important election in the history of our country. I used to say it about 16. It's the most important, and it was. But this is more important because we're going to lose our country. Our country's going to hell. Our country's being destroyed. Together, we will take on the ultra-left-wing liars, losers, creeps, perverts, and freaks who are devouring the future of this state like a swarm of locusts. And we'll stand up to crazy Nancy Pelosi, who ruined San Francisco. How's her husband doing, by the way? Anybody know? And she's against building a wall at our border, even though she has a wall around her house, which obviously didn't do a very good job. But then you have Kamala Harris. She's great. Gavin Newsom, who's a really... I watched him the other night with Sean Hannity trying to say that California is wonderful. It's not wonderful. We all know it. It was wonderful. It could be wonderful again, but right now it's really a mess. Maxine Waters, very nice woman, very, very nice. How come she can say things so violently? You will go in and attack them in a restaurant. You'll do this, that. Nothing happens. If I say peacefully and patriotically, oh, there's an insurrection going on here. Maxine Waters, if I ever spoke like her, it would be the electric chair times 15 for me. The man who fell in love with a Chinese spy that they wouldn't take off their top committee, most important committee, Eric Swalwell. What a loser. And then you have, of course, my favorite, Shifty Adam Schiff, pencil neck. He's known for one thing, the world's smallest neck. You ever see? I call him pencil neck. If you touched him, his neck would break. And we will defeat their corrupt California political machine. No, Shifty Schiff is really, he is a sick person, that guy. Looks like he won't be your next senator anymore because he'll have somebody else put in and then he won't be able to run. Purgatory. Ah, that's too bad. I don't know that he would have won anyway, but now he probably won't be able to run, and he won't run against certain people because he wants to be politically correct, except when it comes to doing numbers on Republicans and keeping it going and hurting our country. But it would look to me like he won't be there, but he's a disaster, that guy. They're all disaster. Crazy Nancy is a total disaster. She's nuts. Remember her with the beauty parlor, walking through the beauty parlor? Nobody else is to have their hair done. Then you have her. I don't know what happened to the owner of the beauty. You know, she's a big MAGA person. How about that? Think Nancy was thrilled when she learned that the owner of that beauty parlor, where they taped her walking through with the hair and the whole thing, everyone else is like home, using suds on the hair like I do. But I'm the only candidate who will do what it takes to get this job done.